Hello and welcome to December Patreon video. And well, as you can see, we got screenshots again. I imagine this month is pretty much going to be dominated by Jedi Fallen Order and Red Dead Redemption screenshots. But look, hey, the beast inside, we got something else. This time I think every month I start out saying this is going to be relatively short. I said that last month, but my video I did was ended up at 20 minutes. This time, it is going to be relatively short because let's just say I got something waiting for me downstairs, food. So I just wanted to finish this up quickly. Right at the beginning, I'm going to kind of mention some freebies I've got up for grabs if you guys have any interest. I normally forget and end up doing it at the end, but this time I'm doing it at the beginning because I want you guys to know about it. So first one is one of the early unlocks for this month's Humble bundle, which is the final Humble monthly on the 6th, and that is my time at Portia. It comes out on the 6th. I mean, I played on stream a bit. It was a very, very cool little game. There are a couple of others. I mean, there was a leaked list of what we're going to get in this month's bundle. Yeah, and I don't know if the leak is true or not. If it is, then there may be a couple of other doubles that I'll have to speak about on Friday and offer to you guys. But I won't mention them now, just in case the leaks end up being false. But my time at Portia is the one I know for sure. The other early unlocks this month, we got Yakuza Kiwami 1, which I've been thinking about picking up, but I'm very glad I didn't. And there's also another that I'm on the fence about, but it's a game I didn't own. But other than that, there is Room 2. I mean, Room 2 is a game we played a couple of weeks ago. It's an Epic Store game, a single player and co-op. It's kind of a bit survivally based in Norse mythology. I know, like Captain Dragonscale's played the beta with me, and some other folks I know played it. I've checked it out. It is an Epic exclusive, but developers actually sent me over free keys to do with what I want. I mean, do for giveaways or give to people. So I'll ask you guys first if you had any interest in Room 2 when we actually checked it out on stream, and you don't mind having a game on the Epic Store, then let me know. I have free keys for this, which I'll happily give to you guys. They did also say that if I wanted more keys, all I gotta do, if I stream the game again between now and December the 10th for at least 2 hours, they'll send me a bunch more keys. So I don't know. I mean, if you guys, if I don't have folks here that are really interested in these keys, which I got a feeling I definitely won't have 3 people having an interest, but I know there's a couple of folks I have regulars that have this game on their wish list on stream and Steam. I might give them a key. Otherwise, maybe if I get a chance to actually check it out again, maybe I'll have another session this week and do a giveaway while I'm playing for whatever's left. But you guys get first dibs. So if you have an interest in Room 2, let me know. I got 3 keys to give away. You guys get first dibs on. Outside of that, my time at Portia, Room 2. At the end of the week when the Humble drops, if there's any doubles there, I will update the post I put on Patreon just to let you guys know. This is the last of the Humble monthlies. After this one, starting December 6th, they've got Humble Choice instead. So instead of this month, this month and previous months, basically what they do is anywhere between like 6 to 8 games a month, depending on the month. 6 is normally the average. They normally show 1 or 2 early unlocks, and the rest of it is a mystery bag that you unlock when the time comes. So I mean, like, they took payment last week, so when it drops on Friday this week, we'll find out what the rest of them are for sure. But Humble Choice, which I changed it to, every day is going to be 10 games, and you'll be able to see them on day 1. So when this bundle ends on Friday, the first Humble Choice will be announced. So all 10 games will be revealed. And I think the payment still happens at the end of the month. So basically they'll show you the 10 games and you'll get them at the end of the month, unless you pay early, I'm guessing, like the Humble Bundle, and you get them early. There was a leak of what some of those were, and there was a leak of the first month of games, and Of the 10, I think of the 10, there was a few of them that I did have. I mean, if it is up for grabs and we do get them early, then they give us the games early. Then maybe those games could be up for grabs on Friday too. I guess we'll see what they're going to do about that. But obviously, being a regular monthly subscriber, I'm going to get fathered in with their classic program. So basically, every month, the $12 I currently pay for Humble Monthly, you get 10 games. You can still pause it every month. So every month, if you see it early, if you see them announce the titles at the beginning of the month and you don't like them, you can pause and just like you can at the moment with Humble, you just pause a month. Then you don't take advantage of that month's games. Then when next month comes up, the thing will unpause. You check the next month's games, and if you don't like them, you can pause again. I know with Humble Monthly, I think I've paused 3 months in a row before because I think 2 months in a row is the most I did because there wasn't anything I was interested in. So if you can do similar for that, then it would definitely is good to get in and get fathered in with the classic plan. Then you can kind of pause every month until you have something you like, and you get $12 for 10 games, right? But what it does mean, 12 games every month instead of 10, means higher chance of more games means more chance of dupes, which means more freebies for my loyal Patreons. So keep that in mind. If any of you guys are kind of interested in digging into it a little bit, and if people, if you're an active Humble Monthly subscriber by the end of this week, then you get fathered into the full classic for $12. I think once this ends and Humble Choice starts, to get the same deal, to get the same $10, 10 games a month, it's like $20, $19.99 a month. To get the full one, or they've got like a standard one, which is, I think it's like $15. What something like, I can't remember, 14 or $15, and you get to choose 6 of the 10 games that you want. Some people might find that a bit nicer, because there's always a couple of dupes in every pack, right? So there's always a couple of dupes, and you can just pick the ones you don't have. I don't know, but we'll have more about that later in the week when they actually switch over. I'll probably talk about it a bit on stream, but I'll definitely update the Patreon post to let you guys know if there are any more dupes from this Friday's reveal. I think there probably will be 1 or 2, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But my time at Portia, Room 2, let me know if you have any interest. And outside of that, this last month, as you see from these screenshots, a lot of Fallen Order. We spent like about a week playing through Fallen Order. Red Dead I'm still playing through. We're partly through Chapter 4. There's 6 chapters altogether. We're probably still going to be playing through the single player come Christmas. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of wanting to get the story finished, but I'm definitely taking my time. And once it's over, I will still be playing it to try to get 100% on it. And I am putting a lot of hours into online because I'm a crazy bastard. Yeah, the Star Citizen Expo is running. I mean, it's got the last couple of days this week. All of the manufacturer days have gone. I've not really picked anything up. I picked up an upgrade from the Terrapin to the Star Runner. I already had an upgrade from the 125 to a Star Runner, but I'm thinking the Terrapin is a much more expensive ship, and I really don't have a use for it. So if I upgrade that for the Star Runner, I'm not losing out as much. I mean, my current upgrade for the 125 is like $190, and I spent like $10 of store credit to get the Terrapin update. So that's like $180 I can put elsewhere. I did make a list. I got a list of ships that I wouldn't mind getting rid of if something came along. I did contemplate earlier melting my 890 Jump, Polaris, and my Starfarer to get the Privateer. But while I was sitting there thinking to myself, do I really want to do this? They sold out, so the decision was taken away from me. I thought about it though, and those 3 ships would have get with the store credit I already have from melting the 125 upgrade. I would have had enough just melting the Polaris 890 Jump and the Starfarer. I mean, the way the fuel changes, the fuel collection has changed in the game. Starfarer is not going to be as useful as it once was. I mean, so I don't know. Maybe I'm like that's on my to get rid of list. The Polaris we don't even know much about, but it's not in game anywhere. But it is a military capital. It's the smallest military capital ship we've seen, but it is a military capital ship. I kind of starting to veer away from the combat stuff. So trading a Polaris, which is a military capital ship, and like an 890 Jump, which is just a luxury ship with no real use, trading those for a bigger capital ship that I actually have some interest, can make me some money with something I was considering doing, but I hesitated. As with all these cap ship sales, you hesitate, you lose. I might actually keep an eye on it. Maybe, I don't know if they're done. Maybe like the next couple of days, the last couple of days of the Best in Show, maybe they'll have a few more come up. If they do, then maybe I'll do it. I'll probably have a think about it later, just in case. Just in case it does happen. Just in case I do see more and I can decide if I want to do it or not. I don't know if I want to do it. If any of you guys actually listen this far, which is unlikely, what do you think? Would you do it? And on that note, I'm out of here. I will see you guys soon on stream. And thank you again very much for all of you guys for your continued support. And please let me know if you have an interest in those games. Even if you think you might only play it once and never again, it just means it's not sitting in a text file on my hard drive.